Today, I want to encourage you to do one thing that's going to explode your life and explode your business beyond what you can even think or imagine. And that is speak it before you do it. Now, a form of speak it as well, I'm going to say write it before you do it. Write it down. Write it down. Make it plain. It's really that simple. It's because we're dealing with what I'm going to call the conscious brain and the subconscious brain. Now, the conscious brain is the brain that creates, is how when we think, when we imagine stuff, when we're trying to create stuff. The subconscious brain is just a whole bunch of data, a whole bunch of information. And the subconscious brain doesn't know nothing but data and information. So, if you speak it, as you're speaking, you're creating. When you write something down, you're creating. So when you create something, if you keep going over and over and over it continuously, what you're doing is you're programming your subconscious brain. You're giving your subconscious brain more and more information. And when the 95% subconscious brain gets all this information, it knows no difference. It doesn't know the difference. So one way of doing to speak it or write it is to create a vision board. Now, a vision board is something as simple as it's just a board, a peg wall board, or even your refrigerator. You're putting things on it, and it's a vision of what you want to accomplish. Let's say, for instance, this year, next year, you want to go on a trip. You want to go on a cruise with your family. So you get a picture of a cruise boat. Just get a picture of a cruise boat, print it out, nice color, and put it on your vision board. Put it on your refrigerator. And every time you see it, don't let it blank. Don't blank out on it. Once a day, look at that and say, I'm going on that cruise. Someone comes up, what's this? Oh, it's a boat. I'm going on a cruise within the next 2 years. I'm going on a cruise next year. So eventually, what happens is your subconscious brain hears that and it becomes a reality to the subconscious brain. It knows no difference. It says, oh, you're going on a cruise. Okay, so now the subconscious brain creates a way for that to happen. It makes that happen. Now, it's the same thing as if a business plan, when you sit down and write out a business plan is just a dream, is a wish of what you would like to happen. It is not something that happened. It's something that you would like to happen. So you sit down and write out a business plan. Now, after you write out the business plan, what you should do is go over the business plan and tweak it, and go over it again and tweak it and keep tweaking it. As you're tweaking it, you're creating. Your conscious brain is forcing you to create. You have to actually force that to happen. It's not just going to casually and leisurely happen. You have to push it. You have to really try. You have to really struggle for it to happen. Now write down and get creative in that. Now, some of the best times to be creative is actually first thing in the morning or even last thing at night. Just allow yourself to be creative and allow that to happen. Now write it down, go over it. Now as you go over it, like I said, your emotional creative brain creates this stuff. Go over it with somebody that you trust, somebody that you admire, anybody, and just go over it. Say, this is my business plan. I want you, don't let them read it, go over it with them, because as you're going over it with them, you're recreating what you've already read, or you're reestablishing that link to your subconscious brain. So now you got your business plan, you got your vision board, speak it. So speak it to yourself. Speak it to yourself. Tell yourself you're going on that cruise. Now, the last thing to happen within speaking it is every now and then as you speak it, just pause and imagine yourself relaxing and laying on let's say it's a Caribbean cruise, you're laying on the deck of the pool. Now get a picture of the pool. See what it looks like, the exact boat that you want to go on, and say, wow, it would be nice laying there. It would be nice being downstairs in a lobby sitting off, having dinner. It would be nice going on the excursions to the different islands. It would be nice. Create that real picture in your head. Make it a reality. Once you speak it, once you keep imagining it, once you write it down, it becomes so clear to the subconscious brain and it becomes data. It just becomes information. And like I said earlier, the subconscious brain knows no difference. It has no emotion. It is just information. Once you create that information in the subconscious brain, the subconscious would try to make it a reality. Whether it's your vacation, your weight, your health, your family, your happiness, no matter what it is, write it down, put it on your vision board, and it can happen. I'm here to tell you it can happen. My name is Terrence Douglas, and I represent Best Done, Not Perfection.com. Be sure to like us and subscribe.